I've had a rather nasty crash with my system, and I don't know why. But I will be rejoining the Discord and the rest of the crew momentarily, where we will be restarting the stream from where we left off. So if you have stuck around, I do apologise for the unfortunate error. But we should be back with the crew now. Hello and welcome back. I do apologise. Hang on. I need to sort out the audio because it's picking me up, but it's not picking you up. So bear with. Try again.
Oh, sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ja.
Oh, ich spreche doch Deutsch. Ich bin Deutsch.
Okay. Audio is back up and running. Stream is back online. I need to re-log into D&D Beyond. I am honestly surprised that the thing is working as it should be. Let me just refresh restream. We have 2 people watching, so I hate these events. They are once every so often and they are really annoying to diagnose. Right, we are back.
Yay. It was Veridia, sorry.
To the Compton House.
So, where did we get to? Lillian was walking up to Severin, and she weaved her web.
Ripped the fear out of his mind.
Ripped the fear out of your mind and made you forget everything that occurred for a total of 48 hours.
Pretty good.
As she looks back at you and simply says, "Look forward to seeing you again in the kitchen, my dear," and turns and walks off.
I'm going to get a slight nod and then look back at the display. And is it still the same or has it changed in any way?
To you, right now, it looks like a very vivid painting. It's the same as it was, but it means nothing to you.
Curious. Useless, but curious.
There's something about modern art, isn't there?
Yep, and he'll just kind of stand back up, give a little stretch, and go back to roaming around.
Fair enough. So we are going to head into the room at the top with the stones and the minerals and other bits with Maeve.
Does it look like the case has any type of security on it? Like, can I investigation, perception, insight?
You can indeed roll an investigation. I see Aurelian Voss has decided to join you.
I have a plan.
The bird boy has appeared.
Ooh.
He's just going to start squawking.
Oh, no, I've got a really good plan for this display case, but I need to know if it's got any security systems.
Oh no.
Right, okay, re-roll that. I'm going to use Chronal Shift.
Okay. Interestingly, as you cast your Chronal Shift, it does land. However, you You spot a reaction from a crystal 2 cases down. One that seems to have a purple taint running through it.
Nope. 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 No.
Touch the crystal already.
No. No.
You know you want to.
No.
On a 15, you realise that other than a simple lock, although this is a rare powdered obsidian dust, as it were, there's not much in the way of security on this.
Okay.
But this is for Maeve to realise, not Aurelian.
Okay. But if she decides to tell me, I may be able to help her.
That is metagaming. Stop it.
What is metagaming?
Bad bird. Spray the bird with a water ball.
What the hell's metagaming?
Maeve, what are you doing with your information?
Sorry, I'm just looking through to see what I got.
Of course.
She'll look back at Aurelian. It seems that there's a lock on here, and this dust is very interesting to me. Do you know how to unlock it, possibly?
I can unlock it, but not in the way you think. And I would potentially need you to go and keep an eye on the door.
Are you going to break it?
No, I'm not going to break it. But just go keep an eye on the door.
Oh.
I will open it for you.
I'm not going to
I
break
don't know
the
if I
whole
trust
hammer.
this. Can I try?
Do you
Is
want to
there
roll an
any type
insight
of-
check on him?
Yeah, probably a good idea, to be honest. I don't.
The bird's not suspicious. Him holding a hammer in his hand.
Whatever. I got a plan for this.
Aurelian,
What is
are you
Yeah.
lying about the breaking of the glass or not? If you are, I need a deception check. And it's got to beat an 18.
Technically, no, I'm not lying about breaking the glass.
Oh, Lord.
But you do realise that there is something underneath
That she wants, yes.
that he is being a bit too coy about. So you are probably right in your suspicions.
I'm not technically lying, though.
You're not technically telling the truth either.
No, I am. I am not technically lying because I'm not technically planning to break it at all.
Okay, let's hear what you want to do.
Okay, if Maeve goes and keeps an eye on the doorway into this room, she wants the obsidian dust. I can get into there by using the spell, and I will tell you the name of the spell, and I will read you the description, and I will tell you why this is not technically breaking it. The spell is called Dissolution. You touch a creature or non-magical object and break the target's substance down into its most fundamental components.
Glass
Technically,
becomes sand.
technically, I'm not breaking the glass.
Why do I have to go watch? Is it going to be loud? Are you going to make an explosion?
No, but if you don't want to get caught stealing the obsidian dust,
Can you put it back after, or no?
No.
no, because I'll have broken it
Oh,
down into
Lord.
fundamental components. If you don't
Okay,
want that,
hang on
I'm
here.
gonna, If you don't want that, I'm going to go use it on the glass with the purple tendril stone in it. Because there's a
Taint.
Oh, so
part,
you're
there's
just gonna go anyways?
a part
The
in my head that's
purple
telling me take
tainted.
stone.
It's a
Yeah,
purple tainted stone.
yeah, purple tainted stone. There's a part of my brain that's going, that looks shiny. So if you don't want the obsidian dust, I'm going to go use dissolution on that glass.
First question before I agree to this excursion.
Uh-huh.
If I go find cane or a source of water around the area, could I shape water and slightly freeze it to make a key that would fit inside, like put the water inside the lock to shape it into what needs to be for a key and churn it?
I won't say no, you can't, but I will say that you need across a total of 6 pins to apply the correct amount of pressure as you are shaping the water when you freeze it.
May I make a suggestion that
Mhm.
is above table?
Yeah, go on.
Absolutely.
You could
Yeah.
also ask if any of your allies have thieves' tools. They are made for picking locks.
Yeah, but that's boring. I've given an exciting choice. Then there's the really technical choice with the ice water, and then there's the boring thieves' tools. There are 3 choices here.
They're made for.
Lou, there's no rational thinking with this. He's not actually an owlin. He's a sparrow. He sees anything and he goes to it. I'm gonna be so honest. You're not an owl. Get that out.
I'm
You're
a
a
sparrow.
sparrow in disguise.
I'm a sparrowin, and I basically wear an owl-shaped hat.
Yeah, no, you do. There is no logic in this party.
Does Maeve know that anybody in the party does have thieves? Because as far as she knows, there's a Ganassi, a owl type thing, I can't remember what Severin is, and then a sorcerer.
X-Blood.
2 sorcerers, a wizard,
Yeah,
and a sorcerer.
If
he's a
anyone is going to
sorcerer.
be holding thieves' tools, it's probably going to be Severin. Just from initial appearances.
I need to message something to the DM.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Oh, I was aware, yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So, Maeve, you have a choice.
3 choices.
She's going to spin around and point at Aurelian with her finger. Don't move until I get back. I mean it, or I will bring down the flower petals and choke you out with them.
What's your
And
passive
she's gonna
insight?
wander off. That's a good question. 13.
Yeah, but she's just rolled an 18 insight check on you. And she is watching your micro expressions like a hawk. Passive insight is irrelevant here.
No, but the thing is, I have advantage on stealth, and I'm wondering if I could potentially stealth out of her view.
If you want to be choked out by flower petals coming out of your nose and your throat and any other orifice that has a hole when she gets back, do it. I dare you.
You've got to buy me a drink first.
Right,
She's gonna go find Severin.
Okay. You head off to find Severin. As you exit the room, Lillian steps in.
Oh, scary
To me
lady.
or to where Aurelian is?
To where Aurelian is.
Okay.
This is Lillian 2, the simulacrum.
Well, he's been cheated on. Right.
And she looks at you as you're standing there. And she walks up, taps you on the shoulder, leans
Yes.
in. And as she does so, she simply says, "Do you remember what happened?"
Potentially.
Hmm.
She could do with the master on it. Oh,
Do you remember the reason you went in inspecting the place?
I'm going to do a mould.
Wasn't it black dust mole, black dust spores?
That's the one. Highly dangerous.
And as she says that, she places her hand on your shoulder.
Uh-huh. Oh, God.
You feel the tingle first in your nerves. Your wings begin to go limp, and you begin to see the fear as you are looking at the black glass dust in the cabinet. You begin to visualize it swirling and spewing forth in the air. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as this envision of the dust escaping the cabinet and beginning to swirl begins to really bring that fear out from your heart because of how dangerous it could be if you breathe it in.
Hero to die. Hero to die. Oh, 26! Natural 20!
The
Oh
fear
my god.
becomes numb as she is pulling it out. You can choose to allow her to take it along with the memory, or you can choose to refuse.
Oh, oh, God. No, I don't know what to do. Oh, God, I've got multiple choices. I'm terrible at multiple
Mhm.
choices. Um, mm, no, I'm going to refuse.
As you realize what is happening, you block the attempt at removing the memory and removing the fear of the memory from your soul, from your heart, from your being. And it sucks itself back in. Roll me a constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, God.
Oh,
17?
You manage to hold yourself together as it pulls itself back in. You are slightly dazed, but you quickly get over it. And Lillian looks at you with a little shock in her eye.
What's the matter, darling? Never met somebody with a temporarily frazzled brain?
No, but I do need you to remember the right thing.
This bit is
Oh,
seriously creepy.
and do leave those cases alone. You are being watched. And she points up to the memory lamp in the top corner.
Darling, I was going to go for the purple painted stone.
I know, darling. I know. And as she says that, she puts her hand upon the first cabinet and runs a web, a thin thread, from one end of the room to the other. I think that should cover it. Come. Let's tell Maeve to give up on her idea.
Or we don't have to. It would be funny to see her set the alarms off.
No.
I'm going to follow Lillian out the room.
You follow Lillian out the room and you see Maeve approaching and talking to Severin.
I'm
What
going to
is
look at Maeve.
Before we get to that, what is Maeve and Severin discussing?
At the point,
Maeve-
Severin would have been looking at the other little thing by the wall where he stopped as Maeve walks up.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Right.
Severin, there's some dust that I need. We don't really need to discuss on, what the dust is for or how we get the dust. I need you to unlock something. Do you think you can do that? You seem like the type of guy that could unlock a lock easily.
You found some dust that you want.
I'm all about pretty shiny things, Severin, and it is some pretty shiny dust. I mean, it could be beneficial to us at a later point. Please, please help me unlock it. I'll make you a pretty flower.
Oh, where's my character? Before you answer, I am
I'll
going
see
to.
what I can do, I guess. If need be.
I'm going to walk between Maeve and Severin. I'm going to put my arms between both of their arms and walk them away. And as I'm walking them away, I'm going to say, the memory lamps are watching. Stop talking, you numpties.
Memory. Oh.
And as you walk away, you begin to walk down the stairs,
I really
which
wanted that
leaves
dust.
Sienna and Kane. As you begin to see the school group and the people begin to leave the area. It is
On my
just
end, they just completely
you.
vanished.
Just poofed.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, they got some magic. They got some magic in here.
They walked out. Okay, they did just walk out. I just wanted to clear the board. But that leaves Kane and Sienna. Sienna, as the room has cleared, you hear the grating of the stone by the statue once more as it opens up and Corvin Pell reappears. Ah, Jonah, you're still here. Good to see you again. Sorry, I didn't want to be so rude, but unfortunately, you know how I am with too many people in the area. I don't like to discuss things, but I see you've brought an acquaintance, I want to say, with you. My, you do
Indeed.
look familiar. Corvin Pell is my name. What is yours? I know Jonah's, obviously.
Sienna. She looks at him. He is used to using my middle name, but I do not use that anymore.
Our records has you as Jonah, so I will continue using Jonah. If you
She
don't
rubs her
mind.
brows.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay.
That's. I mean, she did just ask you to use another name.
It is fine. You are stuck in your old ways, it would seem.
Aren't we all? In this place.
I suppose we all are.
Well then.
What brings you here, may I ask? Because my understanding is that there has been a calling of your alternative identity.
I'm gonna quickly check something before I take any actions.
Mm-hmm.
Does she look uncomfortable to be here, by the way?
Who, Sienna? Yes,
Yeah.
very much so.
He's so
Very much.
incredibly uncomfortable right now.
But Corvin
Okay.
Pell, you would know, is essentially, well, you wouldn't, Kane, but Corvin Pell is essentially Sienna's handler within this space.
What do you mean handler?
You don't know that information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, this is me asking above table. What the hell's going on with this boy? I'm scared. Lillian's
You
freaking me
don't
out.
get to ask that above table.
Mm-mm. You don't need to know information. None of us do.
I know nothing.
I accidentally cast a spell there. Please ignore that.
You cast a
Absolutely.
spell.
I would assume it'd be like manager or something.
I stand by my Sienna's becoming more sus.
Yeah, it is.
Hey.
I'm
Is
happy I
that
rolled
good
a
or a
natural
bad
20
thing?
today.
Ain't nothing wrong with having another mysterious woman in the group.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all.
I am going to use this. Oh wow! When I want to cast a spell, I can't cast a spell. Dog, work, dude. Why isn't this casting?
What do you want to cast?
Cast message, and it's just not working.
Okay, you cast message.
Okay.
For the sake of arguments, you cast it, okay?
Thank you very much.
Strange session today.
And what is your message and who are you sending it to?
I'm sending it to my old friend, and I'm going to message it to you.
Okay, for the public, Corvin Pell receives the message that you send, which, for the record, that no one else can hear, is "Dude, shut up, undercover, you're blowing it." Corvin Pell looks up at you.
She
Huh.
has like a smile on her face, and it's so evidently fake as she's staring at him.
Then I guess you need to invite your friend down, don't you?
No. He. First of all, not my friend. Barely know the man. He can stay here. In fact, you have friends. You can go to them. I don't even remember your name, Mr. Blue Man. I just followed you because that kid pointed at you and it was funny.
Deception check with disadvantage.
Oh
Not your
my god.
friends? Oh,
He saw you come in with them. He's seen you hanging with them. He has witnessed you. He knows you.
Witness me.
To be fair, she's not lying. I feel like she's trying to persuade herself, and she genuinely has forgotten his name.
Uh-huh.
I will give her that.
Deception check with disadvantage, please.
How does one roll with disadvantage? Do I just like try and roll and it'll give me the disadvantage? Nope.
or you can just roll
takes a lower
twice.
number.
Or
Yeah.
you can just roll twice.
I rolled the same twice. 17.
He grimaces at you. Don't quite believe that. But you're wanted downstairs for a personal matter. And it's at this moment that Liliane, the second simulacrum, walks up to you both, places a hand on each of your shoulders, Kane and Sienna, and she looks at you both and says, perhaps a trip downstairs might be a good idea.
Sienna rolled her eyes so visibly that everyone can kind of see her head almost roll with them.
You're not immune to being charmed, are you?
Me?
I
I believe I am actually. Let me check.
Oh, hold on a second. Flash dark probably. Oh, is this?
say what?
Oh, dude, I'm so stupid. Never
Why are you
mind.
stupid? What's going on?
No, I'm not immune to being charmed, but I'm resistant to it.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah, resistant.
And I'm also resistant to any sleep spells. I don't have any dreams, and I am resistant to psychic damage. I can also communicate without needing a spell because I have a thing called Mind Link, so that's a useless cantrip that I will be changing.
Mind lick.
Mind Link, sorry.
Oh, link. Sorry.
Mhm.
Lick the toad.
Interesting thing to have.
Hello, my race.
That's what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I need wisdom saving throws from both of you then, please.
Sure.
And if you fail...
Wisdom saving throw.
21.
23.
We're passing.
Yeah, no, we ain't getting choked.
The only one that fails is 7.
No, I just need it from those two. I don't need it from you, Severin.
No, I was just saying the only one that failed this whole thing,
Yes.
the fear stuff, was so far Severin.
Yes, that's correct. Let me just find the Liliane's thing, because I need to know what the spell save is. So did any of you roll below a 22?
Nope. I rolled a 23.
I rolled the 21.
I rolled a 26.
You're
No,
not
we don't
there, Aurelian.
But you ain't here.
I thought you were asking everyone. Oh my god.
The two
I'm
people
so
who are getting
confused.
checked.
Just the two people that are getting charmed is who I'm asking.
This session's hurting my head.
Good. And bad. Sienna Malone with the 21. Kane with the 23. Kane, you managed to save against being charmed. Sienna, you fail. This was not an ordinary charm. Or
If I'm resistant
enchantment.
to being charmed, and I have advantage on wisdom saving throws, does that mean I have double advantage?
Nope. You just have the normal advantage. 2 rolls.
Damn. I tried.
You did try.
This is, in fact, Geese. G-A. It's a beautiful spell that, unfortunately, has you under this enchantment for up to 30 days.
What?
30 days?
Yes.
So we're not going to keep pissing Lillian off, right, guys?
Days?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
What did you do?
I did.
Oh, I know what. Oh my god, that evil happenings going on here.
I'm. What?
Oh, that's such a funny spell.
You- She places a magical command on you, essentially, and forces you to carry out some service or refrain from some action or course of activity as she decides. And you are charmed for the duration. While the creature is charmed by her, by Liliane, if you go or act in a manner directly counter to your instructions, you will take psychic damage.
I'm resistant to that, so this is not too bad.
So it'd be half damage.
So it'll
Yeah.
be half the psychic damage. But you will take that no more than once each day.
This is crazy. What's the command?
Emotional damage.
But imagine that psychic damage is like 50 and you still take 25. Knowing
Just
Lillian.
The command, as she puts it, is, I suggest we follow him downstairs. And that is the command for the day that she gives.
Can she change it each day?
Mm.
Yes, because it's only once
Yep.
per day.
Great.
Gaius or G.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
Oh,
Yep. The moment when I heard that that there was a command involved into it, I was like, I know exactly what she just did.
Yep.
I can't pronounce it, but I know what it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Well done.
So, Sienna, the choice is yours. You still have free will. Do you follow the instruction?
Do I know I'm going to take damage? Am I aware of what's going on?
At this moment, in the moment, no. But she is very compelling.
Okay. Rolling to fresh. Okay. Okay.
So, Sienna, your choice.
Sienna was gonna go anyway. So she's gonna continue to go. But I don't like it.
Fair enough.
And neither does she.
As you and Kane and Liliane follow Corvin Pell into the staircase below. Corvin looks at you and says, "The slot over there. Please place your token accordingly." And he points to the wall. And we are going to now change maps, ironically enough. So, placing your pieces upon the board, Sienna, you would come out around here, along with Kane
Let's see. I can see this.
Mm-hmm.
and Liliane.
Sorry, for the first time ever, I've been able to open up the map, and I'm
Uh,
I've been metal
Oh.
since like 2024.
Game
You can also
achievement.
move your token.
Oh my god.
I'm.
Yay! Is all I'm going to say.
Forever.
Sorry.
Bravo, bravo.
With that being said, we have the others, Aurelian, who is now stuck behind a locked door, with Severin and Maeve.
So what the hell did you bring us
Like
down
we
here
just
for?
came down the stairs and there's like a locked door at the bottom.
Yep.
What's the door made out of? Can I investigate it?
The door is solid stone and wood with iron inlay. You can indeed investigate it. Anything
Gonna
above a
investigate
10
it.
will tell you it's a locked door.
Okay.
Is there like a space underneath the door?
There's a small gap, yes.
Let's have a look. I rolled a 9.
On a 9,
Yeah.
you think it's a locked door.
You
I'm-
don't
can
know.
I have something.
Can I do
Yeah.
something that most D&D parties don't do?
Go on.
Can I try the door handle?
I was about to say the same thing.
You can, and you rattle the door handle, and indeed, the door doesn't budge. It is a locked
Alright.
door.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to cast Dissolution on the door then. I'm going to break it down into its component parts.
You really wanted to use that spell.
Wow.
Yes, I've
Wow.
had it, and I've not used it. I want to break the door down into its fundamental components. Leave me be.
What about the things watching, huh?
I
Please tell
don't
me
care.
there's
We're
no
locked down
memory
here.
up in there.
What about a possible alarm system?
Please
Plus,
tell
there's
me there's
also
no
the
memory
fact that
them.
you're going to
I'm
be
gonna ask the one who
disintegrating
can switch
the
into an
door.
ant to go underneath and open the door.
That relies on the fact that you'll be able to find the key.
Who says it's not a locked door where you can just unlock it from the other side?
Who says it is a locked door that you can't lock it from the lock side
Well,
unless you've got
Well, then
considering
at least I would be on the other side of the door and I could walk away from you.
considering that there is no keyhole, but the door is locked.
I was just about to ask if, while them two were arguing, if I could just pick the lock, but you just said there's no keyhole.
Yep, there's
Right,
no
so
keyhole.
there's no keyhole. Right, I'm going to cast Dissolution on the door then. I'm breaking it down into its fundamental components.
Oh my god.
But I would be smart. I would turn to Severin. Before I magically destroy the door, could you check it for any alarms, please?
Maeve's just gonna throw her hands up.
Uh-huh.
I throw my hands up in
Wow.
Moving on, whilst you sort out what you're going to do quietly in the chat, we turn
No, I
to
was going to be-
Sienna, Kane, Lillian, and Corvin Pell.
Soon as we get down the stairs, I'm going to whisper to Sienna. There is a. The glow is on the other side over there, and he's going to point towards it.
Yep.
Sienna nods and she's like, oh. Mhm.
Indeed. And as you're looking at this item that is glowing to you, which is indeed up on top of what looks to be a very tall bookcase of some kind, you realize instantly that it is one of the restricted archive files that has been bound with an arcane lock, Sienna. Something you've seen a few times but never been able to crack the code on, as it were.
Interest turns from a mock interest to appease the man to more of a genuine interest as she kind of looks at it. And she's like, eh.
Corvin Pell sees what you point at. Oh! That was sealed by the Grand Chancellor himself.
I didn't want him to see that. That's why I was whispering to her.
You pointed. He was right behind you.
Fair enough.
I guess you want to take a look at those files now, Jonah, correct?
Knowing his hands have been on them, it disgusts me at the thought, but I am a curious creature by nature.
You've never explained what your dislike for him was, even after only one meeting.
He's pompous. I don't like pompous men.
No?
No.
But he also rules over this facility.
Not everyone likes their monarch. They are still loyal. They just don't like them as a person. How is this, Nita?
As you begin to follow Corvin, he leads you up into or towards a room. Whether you go in or not is a different matter, but Lillian steps in almost immediately. I'll leave your choice to step in, up to you. And Corvin Pell is already there, waiting. This room, if you just bear with me whilst I pull up all my notes, I have way too many notes on this that I've been writing out, so... Tutor, City of Veridia, Europe, Museum Encounter Maps, DM screen. Thank you. As you walk into this room, or as Lillian and Corvin walk into this room, more to the point, you realise that this is what's known as the Restoration Lab, Sienna. You've been here before. You've seen things in here before. You know what's done in this room. Something akin to memory mapping. And it's not pretty.
This kind of thing never. I love that my mic just muted me halfway through me speaking.
Mhm.
You got this now. Come on.
You got this.
I
Come.
just said this kind of thing never is. But she will walk in. A
As
little stiff, but still with like a. She kind of saunters when she walks, like almost like those purposefully provocative walks.
Yeah.
And she maintains that.
As you step in, you see in the center of the cradle a crystal known as the Civic Witness. And Lilianne's eyes light up immediately. Oh, this is your little truth gemstones that records the memories of those events that happened from those that have been there, correct? Yes. Corvin looks up and says. And we have a small issue whereby a certain individual here, to call her by her requested name, Sienna. I was trying to be polite. It has been requested by the Grand Chancellor that your version of events are recorded for civic memory.
For what in particular?
For your obligations. In accordance to the Grand Chancellor.
I'm really wagering with myself right now if I want to do this.
Uh-huh.
You just gotta say the word.
I'm so scared.
You just gotta say the word.
Lilianne
Is she?
steps up at this moment, and as she does so, she turns and asks you, Sienna, I'm not privy to the information, whatever this obligation may be. Did you sign anything? Yes or no? Sienna.
Oh. Oh no.
You have to remember if you signed something or not. Oh no.
Oh no, I know.
Oh.
Did you sign anything?
I'm gonna cast Misty Step.
Counterspell.
Again.
Who's counterspelling?
Lilianne is.
I'm gonna cast it again.
She casts Counterspell again.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Oh,
cast Misty Step at 3rd level.
She is going to contest it one final time.
How does contesting go? I don't actually know.
Meaning she's casting it again.
Yep, she is casting it again, only this time it's not as high a level. So her spell, so it's you need to roll against her spell save DC.
What do I need to roll?
What is going on?
if it's your spell modifier plus
Yes,
proficiency.
plus proficiency.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll a charisma saving throw because that's my spell modifier, and I
Yep.
happen to be proficient in charisma
Yeah.
saving.
Oh,
I rolled a 25.
That
Nice.
you beat her counterspell and you misty step. Where are you misty stepping to?
And I'm gonna run.
That woman doesn't know what's good for her, Lillian exclaims.
I'm gonna dash as quickly as I can, get out of the building, and get gone.
Before you can get out of the building and get gone,
Can I follow? Can I start to follow?
That was the
You-
quickest character I've ever seen.
Lillian looks at Kane and simply says, I just want to know these answers. She does not have to run.
He's not running from Lillian, I would like to say.
And for a moment, Kane, you realise you get a sense of what Lillian is trying to ask her
Oh no.
through a conveyed emotion. One that is, these are questions that are, you get the conveyed emotion that these are questions she's asking in order to protect her legally so that Lillian can keep her promise.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
As Sienna, you begin to run.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and get out of the building. I'm gonna use my full movement and my bonus action. No, is it a bonus action? Yeah.
Misty step? Yeah.
No. Can I Misty Step upwards?
No.
Damn it.
Because I do not
You have to-
believe.
You have to be able to see where you're going.
It's
Yeah.
a line of
Yeah.
sight type of thing.
Damn it.
So it would take you a total of 3 turns in order to get to the door that leads to the stairs up to the public area where Aurelian, Maeve, and Severin are currently standing.
I will take those turns. I am running and then running again, so that's 60 feet per turn.
Okay, so that would be 2 turns to get there then. Kane,
Cool.
Yep.
what are you doing?
Conveyed emotion. There's a reason she's running. That question. I am going to chase after.
What's your total
just going-
movement?
60. I'm not going. Ooh. What do I do here?
Dunno.
That's. The person just ran. I want to know why, so I'm going to chase after.
It does put you behind, but you will catch up next turn essentially, whilst Sienna fumbles with a lock, as the staircase has closed, and your current seal, your token, is on the other side, as it was used to open the staircase in. So, Sienna, what are you doing?
I'm gonna continue to run.
Okay, before you continue to run, Maeve, Severin, Aurelian, have you decided what you are going to do?
I still want Severin to check the door for alarms before I cast Dissolution. And I'm
So
pointing
Aurelian and Maeve are in a scrap fight right now. We're like Maeve's jumping on top of him and trying to like bite his feathers. It's up to Severin whether he wants to go towards Aurelian's side or to go Maeve's idea. We've left it up to
I
Turtle.
didn't. Just to be clear, I picked dissolution, a quiet spell. I could have gone for melts minute meteors. I didn't.
Turtle, it's up to you. Or Severin. There's a cat fight going on right
They're scrapping with each other. Jesus.
Yeah, they are.
I'm going to assume this was in the text chat group.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't read a single thing of that because I did not know that was going on. Because sometimes when I switch to my Discord, my
Yeah, fair.
map kind of gets a little hanky.
So it seems like you have a choice, Severin. Do you follow Maeve's plan to allow her to change into an ant to crawl under the door to try and unlock it from the other side? Or do you go with Aurelian's plan to cast Dissolution on the door?
I'm going to go with the ant plan because it doesn't destroy the fucking door, leaving evidence that someone was there.
It won't leave evidence because it breaks the door down into its constituent components.
Yeah,
So,
and what
at the
used to
worst,
be, what was there and is now not.
at the worst, they're going to wonder where their door's gone.
Maeve is going to flick her
Exactly.
hair. Maeve is going to flick her hair at Aurelian, stick her tongue out, and shapeshift into an ant.
I'm
There is now.
going to Gibbs slap you before you turn into an ant.
Okay.
Sarah's essentially going and waving his hand, going, and then there would now be a massive fuck off hole where the door used to be. That is going to be very suspicious.
Hmm.
No imagination. Doors are for people with no imagination.
If we had to get in quick and get out quick and didn't
Maeve.
care about
No,
Whilst
you've
they're arguing, you turn yourself into an ant. You
already
crawl
betrayed
under the door, and as you come out the other side, currently you're still an ant. Are you changing back immediately?
Yes. I will return back to my normal form.
As you turn back into your normal form, there is a Sienna charging at you at full speed, trying to run away from something. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Beep, beep.
Oh no.
Ow, I'm squishy.
I ain't dangerous.
Oh, I'm squishy.
Oh no.
Sienna, give me an athletics check.
God.
Damn
Oh, hi.
bug. Bug turn
Oh, hi.
into person.
10. Oh, no, 7.
You
Nice.
manage to avoid getting trampled by Sienna as she charges up to you, turning back into your normal Fey form and dodging out the way at the very last minute. Sienna, you smack yourself headfirst into the locked door, which, as you look down, Maeve, you see a deadbolt holding it shut.
She just
What
slammed
in the
door on the other
absolute?
side.
She's going to unlock the deadbolt, open the door a little bit because I'm assuming Sienna's probably blocking it. She's going to peek her head in, stick her tongue out Aurelian, and say, "See, huh?" And then close the door and deadbolt it again.
This
It would have been a lot better if you
allows
just waited for me to get through.
this allows for Kane to actually catch up to Sienna.
I'm not trying to catch her. I'm trying to ask.
What the hell is going on?
Sienna's gonna look at him and like put her hand up and like manifest magic into her hand
Mm-hmm.
and threaten, I will explode you if you come any closer.
I'm not doing anything.
What is
Maeve?
going? What happened?
Dude, I have no idea. She started running from being asked questions.
Oh, that's kind of
Sienna
sus.
opens
Sienna.
the door and leaves.
Well,
She does not stay for this conversation.
I guess that allows Aurelian and Severin. Are they gonna get plowed down?
Pretty much. Unless they stop her.
Wait, is Sienna charging at us?
She's charging. She's opened the door and she is charging through it, pushing
Rude.
past the pair of you.
Right.
What are you two doing?
I'm going to brace myself with my quarterstaff to push her back. Actually, you know what? No. You know what? No, I'll be nice. I don't know what's going on, but I can see Sienna running.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to cast Jim's glowing coin. Can I get a wisdom
my
saving
God.
throw, please?
For me?
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Why?
Oh, that saves.
Yep, that saves.
All right. No. Can you re-roll that, please? Because I'm going to use chronal
Chronal
shift.
shift.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
That fails.
Okay, you failed.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Jim's glowing coin. You're distracted by the coin.
Wait. Didn't we get inspiration for our memes?
No, only one person did.
Who was
Got
it?
it.
Already used it.
It's already been
Colonel.
used.
Yep.
It was me, and I already used it.
So you see my shiny coin fly into the air, and you get distracted and stop to stare at Jim's glowing coin. Screw all of you for not letting me use dissolution.
Oh my god.
As Lillian finally catches up.
Right, can I start going now?
Nope. How long does the distraction last for?
Jim's glowing coin lasts for range. It doesn't say.
Is it a saving throw at the beginning or end of each turn?
A minute. Sorry.
Right, 1 minute. Lillian catches up with you, and whilst you are distracted by this shiny glowy coin, ooh, pretty. She turns around and asks you again. This time she produces something that's on her wrist. And it's at this moment that the rest of you that were there in the beginning realise the one that's been put forward as the simulacrum is the genuine Lillian.
What the hell is going on?
I have a question.
Severin and Kane, you two recognise the mark on Lillian's wrist. The rest of you don't, because the rest of you aren't aware of it.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Oh, it was just him saying ma'am as in greeting her.
Yes. Question.
Hmm.
I heard.
Question. I have been distracted from my coin.
Buy a
Does that
coin.
mean... No. I have been distracted from because someone's asking me a question.
No. Your focus, your sight, and your distraction is on the coin, but people can still ask you questions, and you can still talk and interact. But this coin is
Yeah, they would
just
have
so
to-
fascinating.
I think they would have to
Also
physically
get-
snap you out of it.
And you also get disadvantage on wisdom perception checks.
For a minute. Lillian walks up, puts her hand on your shoulder, and asks you once again, I wouldn't be asking this if you didn't tell me the truth earlier. Did you sign anything at all? I just need a yes or no. I promise you, it's to help you be released from this alleged obligation.
Roll of persuasion.
Oh,
She does not believe that.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Can I try and give advantage to this?
No. How are you gonna help?
I'm just gonna try and reassure that if you want to leave, we can just leave.
If he
If that's
says
what you
that,
want to do. Yeah, no, he's saying that. He's saying if you
If
want
he
to leave,
says
we
that-
can just leave.
That
if you
is
want-
a
can
plus
just leave.
6 to the roll.
I'd say you have advantage because if Killian's character is saying if you want to leave, you can leave, she kind of would relax a little.
I will assist the leave. I have a distraction spell.
Nah.
Wait, it is a...
Is that a 9 or a 6?
I don't know, I can't see. It's a 9. But...
It was a,
15.
no, it's not a 9, it's a
5 plus 6, 11.
11.
It was a 6. Can I roll an insight on
You
top
can
of?
indeed. You can indeed.
Unnatural 20.
Ooh.
All my rolls have been so good, boy. There's one fucking coin.
You see the genuine thing. You see something genuine in her eyes. The micro expressions. It's not hostile to you. And you recall at the same moment what she said back at the tavern.
Did you roll that with disadvantage, that check?
Oh. No.
meant to.
You don't have that in the disadvantage.
Roll it again, please.
I got half.
It's fine. It's fine. Trust me. It's fine.
Sienna shakes her head, but her jaw is like clenched tight as she is staring at this coin in fury. Why the fuck are you
Lillian,
interested? I hate coins.
Lillian then proceeds to ask you a second question. When your father signed, was he threatened, deceived, or unable to refuse?
Her
Just
eye twitches.
Just a yes or a no?
He nods.
And did the creditor disclose their name?
It's funny when you have to like double check your backstory.
Best
Clarifying
feeling in
things.
the world.
She nods again.
Was that name Dorian
Be quiet.
Crest? Sorry?
Be quiet. Don't say it.
Okay. Did the agreement describe you as a person, an heir, a service, or an asset? Yes or no?
He nods.
Good. Does he believe your father's death completed the bargain or triggered it?
She nods.
Is the museum where you expected his records to live?
She nods.
Then here is the version of events we will argue. But you have to face it.
I am not letting that man have my memories.
And nor will they have them. But what is in that cradle? As she looks around, she sees that there is no one around except Craven, who is standing a ways back and cannot really hear what's being said. What is in that crystal, in that cradle, is the civic witness crystal. We need it for the Wormwell. So play along is all I ask. As for the legal challenge, he doesn't have a leg to stand on. You didn't sign anything. They're treating you like property. And at the end of the day, he disclosed his own name. He also has the belief that your father's death, let the record state that he caused, triggered the deal, the debt being reclaimed, the obligation. So his own actions cannot be used. If he is the one that killed your father, his own actions cannot be the claim for triggering your obligation. His hand cannot cause the his hand cannot trigger it. You are not his property. I will legally win you your freedom. Just please trust me for 10 minutes at most in that room. It's all I ask.
A minute has passed, so Sienna will avert her attention from this fuck-ass coin, and look over. I don't think you have seen quite what it's like in that room. 10 minutes is a long time.
10 minutes will be enough to weaken the memory, to weaken the record. What I am aware of is people that have come out changed because they've lost. They've lost the fight and they remember the pushed narrative of the Museum of Civic Memory, and I know this because they have tried to do it to me and failed. Why do you think Seraphim Fail was so courteous and is still currently being entertained by the simulacrum in full belief that it's the real me? And she holds up her wrist and shows everyone the scar, the mark.
What a clever fish.
You want to leave after 10 minutes? We will immediately leave. No question about it.
Perfect. That's all I ask.
We can get you out as soon as possible.
Aurelian,
Yes?
whilst there's no one here, I'm going to tell you this once. There is a box up on that shelf that contains evidence. It is locked with an arcane lock, and we need it intact.
Okay. I'll get it.
Thank you.
Is
Come.
this process painful? Because I can do healing while this is happening.
Oh, the process isn't painful, it's fearful.
Fearful.
I can heal myself. I appreciate
Cool.
the offer.
Did I take heroism with me today? I did not take heroism with me today.
Oof.
Fuck. That would have been such a good spell to have right now.
It would have been indeed.
Yep.
Do
She
you
looks-
follow Lillian?
She looks back at Lillian and says, "If you cross my path, I will hunt you and take away everything that you want and
I
take
would-
all the power you possess for myself."
I wouldn't expect anything less. But
Damn.
I promised you I would look after you any legal repercussions I would take care of when I pulled you into the fold. I mean it. Promise is a promise, a contract is a contract, a smile is a receipt. Darling, do be a dear. I believe it's time for tea. And she holds your hand, Sienna, as she begins to lift you up gently, so that every step you take seems to be almost like you are gliding rather than walking. And she leads you back to the room, and Craven follows behind, and the door closes. Whilst you are in this room, you see the cradle in the center on the table. You see the crystal that is hovering in the middle, in the cradle itself. You see the purple entity within it, controlled. You know what this is. You know this is the civic witness. You know what it does, what it tries to do. You know how it attempts to persuade you that you are wrong. And you understand how you can break it. With a chain of custody and infallible logic. Knowing the truth and repeating only the truth. You can prevent its perseverance of any form of pushing a narrative. You also know that with each probe, 3 of them in total, into your mind, that if you beat it out with the truth, you can place an anchor in the civic witness's memory as it recalls the information live in a trial. That anchor is irrefutable. Lillian looks at you. She taps you on the head gently, says a couple of strange words into your ear, and you feel as though you have an advantage against any memory insertion or persuasion that may occur from this. As Corvin looks at you, sits down on one of the chairs and points to the chair opposite, hits a couple of buttons on the console next to him, and the civic witness whirs to life. There is a faint, light pale purple tendril that begins to weave its way from the crystal, controlled at every moment as it leans towards you. It wraps its tendril around your right wrist before pulling taut itself and connecting. The first memory it pushes at you is one of you signing a deed, signing a contract. You push back on this. With advantage, roll me a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, okay. Give me 2 seconds
Yep.
because my cat was meowing, so I went down the stairs whilst I was listening. Up the stairs I go. Finds perfect timing. She does.
Yes.
Come on, you got this.
You've got this.
Intelligence saving throw.
With advantage.
Oh no! It's like my worst saving throw. Okay. Oh, that's so cocked.
13 plus the 2 from the mind shield. That's 15. That makes it. As you push back against this memory and you rewrite the memory's history in the civic witness so that it displays a blur of someone signing a piece of paper rather than yourself. You push back harder and harder until it's not even distinguishable if that was your father or your father's friend or someone else entirely. You push back hard enough and you set the record anchored. That is +1 on your evidence track. It switches tact and it looks at into your soul a little bit deeper as it turns to you signing a marriage certificate, or at least promising to sign one by putting on a ring on your ring finger. Something you might have done many times as a child. Hard to refute that you haven't been tempted to see what it would feel like. That's what it's pulling at. Those childhood memories of you playing with toys, pretending. But it's pushing the narrative. Pushing the narrative that the Chancellor, the Grand Chancellor, Dorian Crestfall, was there. And you put the ring on. I need a wisdom saving throw from you with advantage as you push back against this narrative.
Now this one I'm better at.
Come on, you got this.
Oh wow, an 8 and a 15. I mean, the 15 will hopefully pass, but
15 plus the 2.
the 17.
17 just passes.
Just!
Ooh.
The first one just passed as well. The second one
No,
just
you got
passed. You've got this. As you push back against it, you replace the image of yourself with a younger version of you, the truth. Pretending, playing princess or playing dress up and pretending to be getting married to some young handsome prince somewhere in the world, the way children do. You replace the false pushed narrative with the truth. You replace the Grand Chancellor with one of your best friends from when you were growing up. A lady, in fact, rather than a man. After all, your interest in men has been, how can I manipulate them? At least that's what you like people to believe. The narrative holds, and you set the second anchor. That is +2 on your evidence track for your personal case here in your favour. The third attempt goes even deeper, as it shows the image of you running away whilst your father was dead on the floor after having been murdered. There's no real connection. It's implied. You running away just as soon as your father was murdered. You killed him, didn't you? That's the implication. But you begin to push back, realizing there's no successive chain of evidence, no proof to this. This isn't what happened, and you actually genuinely saw it briefly before you ran away. What the truth was. How are you replacing this narrative, and what are you pushing back with?
She replaces it with what she saw. She replaces it with the scene of her father signing the contract and then him being told that that will only seal half of his debt before she watched him die. And the maid running to her and then quickly switching outfits as she
fled from a window, and she replaces it with the hate that she feels.
The purple entity, the tendril that's coming from this civic witness, begins to feed on that hate. And it pushes back with another new narrative. He signed the contract. You killed him out of hatred. That nullified the contract. You are his obligation, aren't you? As you push back with your narrative against this new narrative, I need a charisma saving throw, please.
I'm good at these.
Your best one, come on.
Oh, wow. 2 7s. So that
Plus-
is a 17 total.
It is a 17 total with the +2. Just enough.
Oh, okay.
As you push back on this narrative, it gets replaced with your own once again. Yours hasn't changed, and it becomes anchored, irrefutable, to the civic witness. Tendril releases and pulls itself back in. It is at this moment that Lilian steps behind Corvin, slices his throat, and takes the crystal, putting it in the pocket dimension with the other two. Don't worry, that information's already been transmitted out and recorded in the mirrors. And as she looks up, you look up and you see a mirror on the far side, and she waves her hand over it, and you see the purple entity, as it were, filling the mirror, portraying this narrative that you have anchored. And I'm taking this as insurance, as evidence.
An unlawful way you've done that?
No, it's not. As discussed upstairs, I have agreed, and we have an agreement, that we can take things as evidentiary because of a provisional writ of evidentiary inspection. One of the things that my simulacrum is extremely good at arguing for. Only difference is we haven't been told yet. Plus, there'll be a preservation order, meaning none of the evidence in here can be changed from this point forward and has to be stored if they want to change it. So, with that settled, I think we can get you free and clear of your obligation tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Oh yes, that's when the date is set for the court. 3 charges, my simulacrum has told me just now. That telepathic link is quite useful. As she walks out with you to the others that are just, for whatever reason, standing around waiting. Aurelian, did you get that evidence box?
Yes, I got it down for you.
Ah, thank you. That's perfect. Well, we'll be back here tomorrow for the court hearing, and we shall argue our case. I think we have a high chance of successfully winning this.
One could hope.
She leads you out of the Museum of Civic Memory, and the other Lilian joins you with a beaming smile on her face and a stack of paperwork, maybe 5, 6, 7 binders full. Did you find all the evidence you needed? I trust that we have a strong case now.
I hope so. One cannot be sure, but one can hope.
Good. By the way, whilst you were going through whatever you were going through down there, they did raise the alert level. Tomorrow there'll be some slightly stricter security in the museum to prevent some of the things that we've discovered on the memory lamps during your visit. That does not work in your favour. But the fact that most of that damage was avoided or averted by the skin of our teeth in some cases. I hope you've got your best clothing available, something smart to wear. After all, in a court of public opinion, as this has become, how you look matters. With
And
that,
it's wonderful.
you step inside the carriage, sit down, and are taken back to the Clockwork Cadaver. You have a few moments to have conversations in the carriage, if you will. Hello?
Hello? No.
Yo, wow.
Sienna would probably be very quiet on the ride home.
I can imagine.
Straight up slit his throat. God. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I think Bones was written
that's
stuff.
what I'm trying to get over the fact that Lillian just straight up murdered, death, killed someone.
I mean, it was gonna happen anyways. Like that's what the inevitable outcome of that was going to be. So
I will say that now that they are in the carriage, with the previous mention of alarms raised, Sarah's just going to look at Aurelia and go, "What did you do?"
I didn't do anything. Don't look at me, thank you.
Yeah, you're the one who was so gung ho on disintegrating their freaking doors.
what did you do?
Doesn't mean I set the alarm off.
But you would have. You probably would have gotten us banned.
Did you or did you
No,
not say that out in the open?
Excuse me, you two, you, Severin, and you, Maeve, were openly discussing trying to steal the dust before I stopped you. And I did ask Severin to check if there were any alarms on the door before I was going to disintegrate it. So I haven't done nothing.
Arms wouldn't have
sorry.
mattered if they would have seen that the cases in the door would have been just like into rubble. We definitely would have been banned and not just more security.
Well, it
I
wasn't
would
me.
like to say that, Maeve, yes, I do have lockpicks, but I'm not that good with them. And Aurelia, looking for traps is not my thing.
My thing. I do it all the time. I also have tools.
Meaning,
Don't get involved.
investigations would not be good for me. I don't get any modifier for that. Let's hear.
Well, Main asks, Kane is going to whisper to Sienna if she's feeling okay or not, or how she's feeling, while they're arguing with each other.
Well, it was just what Sarah was just stating, but after that, he'd probably get up and go make some tea.
Or in the carriage.
Everyone
You're in the
want tea?
carriage at the moment.
Or,
Yeah.
right.
If
Dave's
you
not
want,
I thought we had
if you
made
want,
back
in the
to the thing.
carriage.
if you want to be back at the tavern at this point in time, that's fine. I don't mind.
Kind of what happened.
Maeve rode with the
Nothing else.
horses on the carriage.
He's just on the horse.
Carriage it is.
So, Lillian.
Also assuming that all the stuff that was going on with Lillian and Sienna, we didn't hear any of it.
Nope, not whilst that door was closed.
Nope.
And so I thought that's essentially why I left Severin where he was at in the stairway, because I figured he probably ain't going to end up hearing of it, so he's not going to worry too much. But he'll just kind of look between them, just kind of lightly shrug, like, all right, hopefully things are a little better.
Mm-hmm. So, let me find my notes here. There it is. When you step out of the carriage and enter the tavern, Lillian Simulacrum, that's carrying all of the paperwork, stacks it down, and there are several notes that she puts down, one in front of the other. First of all, there's the formal museum notice and the notice to Sienna. You're already aware of these two, although not necessarily the contents of Sienna's note. But then she puts out the third note. This is the counter notice we managed to put in, by the way. Response and reservation of rights. All inquiries concerning the Clockwork Cadaver and its deed holders, agents, employees, guests, properties, plants, records, or alleged conduct are to be directed through Lillian de Cruel as the recognized manager and guarantor. No person represented consents to separate questioning, magical interrogation, seizure, memory extraction, compelled statements, or entry beyond the scope of property. Particularized writ. I will get the word right, I can speak English. All evidence named in the museum notice is to be preserved without alteration pending inspection. And she taps the arcane box, which is at this moment still locked. Provisional writ. Represented parties may inspect and record all items, drafts, manifests, contracts, and memory projections, contamination records, and custodial documents relied upon in the Tea Leaf Inquiry, the Malone Estate Inquiry, and the Purple Containment Inquiry. Oh yes, by the way, that's coming up. The museum shall preserve the civic witness and the related apparatus until the inspection concludes or competent court orders otherwise. Well, that last part. No need to worry. I have it. It's being preserved. We also need it for the wormwell repair. No comment. It'll need to be cleaned first, however. But how you do that will become apparent during the court case, I'm sure. The next file that she produces, ledger extract, the Malone file. Malone Edricht. Yes. We have the authorization to open this locked box. And she produces a seal that she places onto a matching pattern on the top of the box, pushes it in with a click, and for the first time, Sienna, you see this box open. And you see a single sheet of paper inside it.
She will kind of get closer, examine the paper, but she doesn't put her hand in. Like, she kind of doesn't touch anything.
Uh-huh. It reads, Ledger Extract. Malone Edric. Financial pressure successfully induced. Gambling exposure increased through approved intermediaries. Subject remained resistant to voluntary transfer. Secondary obligation collected through termination. Asset SM escaped before acquisition. Contract remains outstanding. Private authorization crestful. And you see the seal of the gold thorn stamped on it. This is the most damning piece of evidence forcing the truth of your narrative that you pushed and anchored. And it matches exactly what is written on this physical piece of evidence. Lillian smiles. You wanted freedom, darling. This is what it looks like.
Sienna frowns as she looks at it before getting up, like standing up and turning away. I'm going to go for tonight. I shall see you tomorrow.
Do turn up, darling. It'll be a public embarrassment for the Grand Chancellor. And I do so want to see him fall. Just as much as you do. Only his exposure is going to have him locked away for a very, very long time.
Sienna nods and then walks out.
Well, as for the rest of you, procurement records. Managed to acquire them. Or more to the point, they had already gathered their evidence, as they call it. This is the customs correction. Silver Lake consignment. Declared crates 8, received crates 9. Undeclared content 6 live jasmine saplings, 1 cultivation journal, warded soil, and transport frames. Customs routing, Office of Lord Rowan Merrow. Private Release Authority, Crestful. Procurement 9. They call this evidence. So do I. We can use this to expose the fact that they lied on the custom records, knowing full well that there was 9 and that this was buried. Poor Greymantle had to they had to go back through the records and find it. But they found it for us. Then there's this, the containment order. Recovered instruction. Seal the copy, move the master to the council custody. Do not involve the Greymantles. Do not involve the mortuary. Do not allow the cadaver crew to retain independent witness. If they interfere, fold them into the incident. Operational seal, Museum of Civic Memory. You remember that recording?
Yes.
Severin?
Mm-hmm.
Kane?
Yep.
Weren't those the exact words used?
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it.
Yep.
Well, they wanted the recording. We have the only one. We are going to present it at the courtroom tomorrow. Can't get any more damning than that. Can you?
Knowing words.
Good. I suggest you all go and get a good night's rest, as it's now quite late, unfortunately.
I'm going to sleep here as my home is not very safe right now.
Probably
go
a
to my
sensible
room
idea.
in the pub.
I might
Yep.
as well just pick up a room here as well. Right. I don't feel like worrying about another.
Just as you all stand up to leave, she lays upon the table the 3 crystals. The time crystal, rose resonant crystal, and the civic witness. These 3 gems, once we've removed the fear from the civic witness and cleansed it, will create the resonant frequencies required to tune the Wormwell engine the way it's needed to be. So that not only can we make the dragon believable and timed better with its breath nights, but so that we can also project it through space into the sky properly in order to let the Archfey have his fun with the operatic dragon. As a Prismari mage, my teachings and learnings were in this kind of theatrical area. As for the enchantments, well... Oh, by the way, Severin,
Yeah.
before you leave, tell me again, what were you doing during the time of the tea leaf incident?
7-year-old sit there, be there for a bit, as if to think, and then he kind of tilt his head a bit. I was in the kitchen, covered for the sous chef for a bit,
Lillian
working alongside
smiles.
your double.
Yeah. Lillian smiles. Good.
I guess.
As you all walk off and head to bed, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, there's so many parts of that session.
I can finally remove the last exhaustion.
There were so many parts to that session. There was so many more that has been missed. Of the evidence track that you managed to secure, you need to make some persuasions.
Oh, God.
You have enough evidence to clear 2 cases, but there is still one that is on a 50-50 slope. So you are going to have to make some very persuasive arguments. You have weakened the pushed narrative. How much is debatable at this point in time. But you have definitely done some damage to the credibility of the Museum of Civic Memory.
A day's work.
Thank you all for listening. I do apologise for the technical issues. Hope you have enjoyed tonight's show. Come back next week for the next part of this beautiful City of Truth.